Okay, great starting hand. Want to keep this around. Okay, this might be Stasis. You might have a Mox Diamond is sweet. I just want to play that first to bait a card like Daze for that. Okay, in this case, I discard the Treetop Village. I want to get another Mox around. Pitch this one to have the ability to pay for days, and if he has a card like Stifle. And now we hope to get ahead on the game with the Sylvan Library, because we have 2 cards in hand. From that, one could be pretty bad. Okay, double blue. Could be Stasis, could be mono blue Control or mono blue Dreadnought. Not sure yet. I think against each of these decks we can pay life pretty aggressively. Okay, here want to play the port him in upkeep and in my first main to resolve a Terraoath. Port here. There is an argument for the Oath of Druids, but I'm not sold on this yet. Okay. We could run into Daze with the Terraoath, but I would be fine with that. Okay, Thermocast is great. So here I think it might be better to tap one of these. And now it would be pretty bad for us. A Daze would be bad for us anyway, because he can just bounce the land we targeted with Thermocast. So we go to the second main now and try to fetch that away. He might have a Stifle for that, but I would be fine with this. Okay, go for Forest and try Thermocast here. And even if it gets dazed or countered, we are in a great position, because we have ports and manlands. Might have a gush. Okay, no gush, no days. Maybe he just plays Stasis now in Forsaken City. And this will be enough for us, yeah, to lose. Put on top. I don't want to pay more life, because I don't want to have more cards in hand. Because his win option is black-white. I think the matchup is pretty tough. For us. Okay, this on top. This on top. Get this down. Chips a turn. We have like 1 out to the Stasis in the main deck. So that's not great, but after the sideboarding we got slightly more tools, but it's not amazing by any means. Pitch to it. Okay, in denial here, so there will be more counter magic. Look out, plus gush. It's hard to beat. Yeah, his win option is here. Plus root maze, okay, green splash, another black wise. Wasteland would be great, because we could waste and he needs to skip his whole turn. So Wasteland, or I think the game is done. No Wasteland here. Yeah, let's concede this. Yeah, we needed a Wasteland there. then we would be in a great position. Because he tapped everything out. I think he needed to let a blue mana up. Do it like this. That. Naturalize is exactly what we want to do. So the whole land restriction plan is super bad. But I think it's worse. These are worse. So this is the Oath of Druids. Okay, we have space for Call of Herd. And I think a card like Enlightening Tutor is fine. So are the Exalted Angels, but we need to really cut the land destruction. Because they just have so many spells with alternative cost. Yeah, let's try it like this. But it's a horrible matchup. In this spot, if we have drawn Wasteland there, we could have been in a great spot, but yeah, we need a quick clock. And even the Sylvan Library is not great, because it's helping him with the Black-White plan. Okay, let's take a look here. That's horrible. Yeah, that's not better. No green mana here. Don't know what's going on, to be honest. But we need to keep this. Ships the Enlightening Tutor and the Thermocast. Lead with a Rishaden Port. Yes, it's a horrible hand, but let's try this for some turns, and then there will be the point where I just concede. Wasteland is a nice backup against him having... Okay, I might go for Treetop Village here, but I think porting is more important. It's something, the green mana. Yeah, but Stasis is very well positioned right now. I played it in the last monthly, and it felt great. I went 5-1 and lost to this deck in the quarterfinals because I misplayed, but it felt great in general. Impulse is fine. Yeah, Sylvan Library is okay in this position. Okay, I think we are not allowed to... Or are we? To port there. He might foil this. Okay, can we port? If we port and he slams a Stasis, this would be very bad. So no porting action here. Yeah, we can't port in this spot. If he just passes the priority, I will port in the end step. And I think now we can draw pretty aggressively with the Sylvan Library. Sphere of Resistance is fine, but it's hindering me too. So not sold if I want to resolve this. Okay, this library is bad. So we are going to put this back, and I want to pay 4 life once. So the good thing is we now have the ability to still play one of these or port in the end step. Okay, counterspell is fine for me. But now we are again in the spot where we can't justify porting. Okay, Gush here it's great for us. He's really digging for Stasis. Okay, in the end step I might I want to use the Ray of Revelation here. He should have a counter now, probably a foil or something like this. Of course, counterspell won't work. But in this case, I hope to just find green mana, Chain of Vapor. It's sweet. Fine for me. Okay, next turn, there is a spot where we can double port. Okay, that's okay. I don't want this. I want the Mox Diamond just to get deeper. Get the village down, ships a turn. And here I can easily port, because we are ensuring he's not slamming a card like... Okay, we need to set a stop in the draw step too. If he wants to use his mana now, I can port again in the draw step. Like this. Blackwise is fine for me. I'm still under 4 cards or 5 cards in hand, so I'm not bothered by that yet. Okay, put that back. I want one more. The Wasteland here, I think now it's a point where I want to attack, or? Not sure. Let me ship the turn back. So again, we can just port here, because we have Forsaken City secured, and yeah, we have Naturalized, Ray of Revelation, plenty of ways to deal with the things he's doing. Try to shoot one Naturalize here on the Blackwise to use my mana more efficiently. Okay, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Do I try to Winter's Grasp here? I think it's super bad, but yeah, he even discarded a thwart, but this would set him back by a lot. But I just ship the turn back here, and we are going to port this. Port here. What's that? 2 outs for the Stasis with a Ray of Revelation. But we really need kind of clock. Okay, that's fine for me. Okay, Stasis is here. Okay, in the end step, I try to get rid of that. If he has a Chain of Vapor again, I need to think about if I want to naturalize in response, expose myself to a daze. Okay, nothing of that. But there should be another. Okay, these draws are pretty bad. 0/0 Terraoath is not great. Force is fine. Okay, I want to activate it like this. And then I want to attack with this ape. I think one should be enough here. There might have been an argument of playing the Mox Diamond with the forest, pitching the forest to have a 1/1 creature around, but I'm not sold here. Okay, ship the turn till the end step. Go for the port. We are pretty far regarding the clock, but I think there is plenty of time left to finish the game in any direction. Okay, Windswept Heath, it's great because we have a reshuffle now. Get that down. Let me grab a plains, because there will be a spot where I just have taken too much damage from Painlands. Yeah, let's see. Okay, Denial, it's exactly what I want to see here. Okay, Stasis would be tough to beat with this hand. Draw 2 cards here. It's not super scary because we have the Mox Diamond. I don't want to port right now. Doesn't feel right. Next turn I would try the Winter's Grasp just to get it out of hand. I think the Zuran Orb might be enough for him to counter. Impulse is fine for me. A Zuran Orb is fine. We are threatening a huge Terraoath with that. This is exactly how I lost the game in the quarterfinals. Okay, Exalted Angel is fine, so is Call of the Herd. I want to try the Call of the Herd plan. It's not great against card like Chain of Vapor, but it's a clock. It has 2 sides. He might counter this. That would be great for us. Maybe the Angel would have been the better card because it could grant us a lifelink. Let's do it maybe like this to get the call down. Okay, that's great. Do I want to play another Call of Herd? I don't think so. Terraoath would be a great draw soon. Stasis? Okay, that's tough. I don't know if I want to... Okay, I try to naturalize here. He should have a counter at this point. If it's just a counter spell or can denial, I can tap the other blue sources if it's not a free counter spell. And if it's a okay, daze is fine for me. Okay, with daze I can't make the double port plan if I don't draw another land. Okay, Arcane Denial, it's great for us. So the probability that we will draw some land in 5 cards is so high now. Okay. Absolutely want to draw 2 cards here. We might have a Chain of Vapor. Okay, here's a land. I might bring the Mox down. Yes. Okay, very, very good draws. Don't want this for now. Don't want that. Okay, here. I don't know if something can not work out in any favor if I take the Mox route here. I won't pay for that because I just want to have the ability to make 2 more points of life with the Rune Orb. And I think we have the ability to keep our cards in hand low like this. We might have a Chain of Vapor. That would be bad for us. No Chain of Vapor. Then we are in a great spot for 1 second because he needs to skip his whole turn and sacrifice Stasis. We are untapped with everything. And then we really are in a fine position. We could attack for 9, but this shouldn't be enough. Okay, there will be another Stasis, I guess. But in this case, okay, another port is fine. Another port is great. So get the port down. And now I want to get the Terraoath down. Because now we have the ability to attack for lethal next turn. I'm not sure if I want to port 3 times. You still can get a Stasis down, but then we will win. I think it's right to port here, or? Not sure. So we won't go for lethal if he has Chain of Vapor mana up. But otherwise, if he gets his Stasis down now, I think I will sacrifice some cards. Okay. Another Call of the Herd. Not something I want to pay for. So we are in my upkeep now. If I port here and he plays Chain of Vapor, I don't think we are in a rush. But I want to keep the Terraoath untapped, I guess. I could try the triple port plan here. Okay, I don't know. Get this down. Fetch that away. Forest. attack. Okay, pass priority. No. Do I want to get a bit more damage in so that we have lethal next turn? No, I don't think so. Okay, I try to resolve Sphere of Resistance here to not allow him to multispell. If he has a counter for that, that would be fine. Now, okay, maybe it was wrong to attack with the Terraoath, because we are not threatened lethal again. Do I want to get the Exalted Danger down? I think might be right. I'm a bit shy. Going to ship the turn back. No port effect here. Okay, Forsaken City is here. Don't want to waste it right now. But I try to tap it like this. Tap this. Yeah, time is pretty tight on my side. But I think this turn we will go for lethal. Just need to sacrifice any land for the Terraoath. And he needs to decide if he wants to bounce it. And if he bounces, we can replay it. Okay, another Terraoath, it's great. Okay, I want to destroy the Forsaken City. Having lethal here. Okay, that's enough. It just played a bit for time, I guess, which is absolutely okay. Man, this... I don't know, this land destruction is so bad, but the other cards are worse. So I think we need to resubmit it again. Yeah, Stasis is tough. We do have some interaction with it, but he has the ability to bounce his own Stasis. So greatest thing would be a turn 1 Call of the Herd with some interaction. That's a pretty bad hand. If the library gets countered, we are doing nothing. So we need to take a mulligan. That's a bit better. Not exciting. I'd like to ship the Terraoath here. Okay, black vice. This will play fine with my Mox Diamond. I'm fine with another Mox Diamond, okay. Let me try to bait a Daze here. Okay, no Daze. Discarding this. I would be fine with getting the library countered, because it's not exciting in any means. It can smooth out our draws, but I'm not planning on drawing extra cards with a black vice. Okay, that's fine. Would have been great to dig for a third mana source, but okay, this was wrong. Turn of auto yields, but we can't do anything here. Yeah, that's a huge problem of Magic Online. Sometimes you just right click for the yield, and in the background he skipped the turn back, so you lose a whole turn. Chain of Vapor on Mox Diamond would be hard. But let's see. No damage here. These draws. We just drew 3 dead cards. That's brutal. Sometimes it's so odd from a draw perspective. Okay, we need to get rid of the Mox Diamond. Let's try it like this. Pitch that. Then Winter's Grasp here, I would be fine getting that dazed or countered. If it resolves, it has some impact. But just bringing one creature down now for one attack won't be enough. Yeah, that's exactly what I meant. He just bounced the target. And that's the reason I have chosen the deck against the meta game of Terraoath last month. Okay, Factory is fine. Not great, but let's try to get the Angel down. Because if he does not have a follow-up for or counterspell for that, and not a Stasis, there's a counterspell. That's fine. Not super scary without a Stasis. Okay, Windswept Heath is okay. I don't want to attack here, but I try to resolve the side of the Call of the Herd. It's super bad again, Chain of Vapor, but it's better than a Swords to Plowshares. Arcane Denial is fine. Absolutely want to draw with that. Yeah, that's great. Stasis. Okay, Brushland is fine. I don't think I need to drop the Mox right now. Okay, Treetop Village might be a pitch for the Mox later. Really searching for something like Ray of Revelation. Yeah, the Ray would be the best draw. Gush is his best draw in the spot. Or maybe some Rishaden ports. Rishaden port is fine. Get that down. if he misses on land, which he can't, because he bounced to his Gush. But if we draw another port, this might be the spot to get rid of the Stasis for once. Another port, okay. So the problem might be him having a card like Chain of Vapor to bounce his own Stasis. Yeah, he's thinking about bouncing his own Stasis now, because he will face a problem next turn. This will give him a lot of time. Okay. So we might have a shot here. Because he can drop another land, we can port both, and he has to decide if he wants to bounce it in response, and then we get a full turn cycle. But this won't be enough, I guess. Okay, but I would try this out. It won't get much better, because there will be a situation where he will have the Forsaken City, and then this won't work out without a Wasteland. Okay, let's tap it like this. So he bounces Stasis now. And he's losing a lot of time. Okay, Impulse. That's great for us. Okay, we will both lose a full turn because we can't untap now. But yeah, both of us will be time walked. Okay, what we got here? He needs to discard. Okay, we are far ahead, or we're getting a bit more ahead on time. Okay, another treetop village. Just want to get one treetop village down. We could try to Winter's Grasp something here, which might be the right thing to do, because it won't be any better soon. And we are emptying our hand with that, which is nice. Because you will lose the games against Stasis where are you stuck with some unplayable cards and taking damage from the Black Vice. And even if he bounce it, it's perfectly fine by me. It will set him back. And I have 0 cards in hand. Plus porting mana and victory. Yeah, it's fine. Can't pay for that. Okay, he will lose this turn and will drop his 4th land. I can port 2 times next turn, so we are a 5th land. Not sure yet. Okay, Exalted Angel is decent. He might have another Stasis, but he can have. So get that down. Not sure if I want to get a flashback of the Call of the Herd. I think there is no advantage in porting and upkeep. If he does not have a second Stasis, but he should have one more. Okay, no Stasis, so could be time for Chain of Vapor, which would be fine for me. Unmorph that, port that, and port here. Okay, Chain of Vapor, exactly as I anticipated. But a Chain of Vapor on the Angel is a Chain of Vapor not going on a card like a Sphere of Resistance is sweet. Gets a Sphere down here. I might ship some damage in now. Let's see. Okay, he wants to counter that. This is fine for me. In this case, I want to get the Angel down again. Ships a turn here. Okay. Not great, but okay, this was too fast. I wanted to save time there and didn't flip the Angel. This might be bad for us. Okay, Mishra's Factory is fine. But now I would like to... I just attack for 2 here. Because I missed the flip due to time management. Okay, here we are in an end step again. No, I want to flip this. And I think I probably want to... Do I want to port? Not sure. It's costing a lot of time, but... Another windswept heath, it's not great. Try to activate the treetop village here. And maybe one factory. He might been stuck with a pretty awkward sequence of counterspells there. Okay, another Chain of Vapor, it's fine for me. Do I want to replace this? I don't think so. Maybe. But he could counter it on the way back to... Yeah, try to bring this down again. So... Okay, 4 is fine. Stasis, it's fine for me. Brushland is great. So the problem with the Stasis deck is like Forsaken City and Stasis are eating a lot of time. And we still have land drops in hand. Maybe I keep one land for another Mox Diamond. Factory is great. Pass a turn. And there, we are just waiting for some combination of Naturalize and Ray of Revelation to get rid of this hold. As long as we are drawing land or Mox or something we can play, we are in a... Ah, that's great. If this resolves, we are in a great position. Yeah, that would have been great. Of course, we just had so much life to gain, and the black-white plan wouldn't work out. But there needs a lot to happen. He can't Chain of Vapor now, because we could copy and bounce his Stasis then. And we can play amount of cards we are drawing. Land is great. We are ahead of time now. But it's still a scary position. I think it's not fun to watch anymore, but due to the fact it's a Liga match, I want to continue here. Okay, Wasteland would be great. Port is fine. Not great, because he still has a Forsaken City. Otherwise, we could have forced him to sacrifice the Stasis for once or bounce it. And it's like, needs like 20 seconds of time every time. But would be interesting to see how this play out without timing. Wasteland it's very good. I could try to go for the Stasis here, but I'm not in a hurry. But this might be the point. If he has a bounce spell, I will waste that immediately, because I think it's great anyway. It's a bit better for him with a clock now, but if he does not have immediately another land, I can port everything. Ah, I can port now. For second city, it's great. Okay, bit awkward. So the time plan again. Naturalize, okay. I'm not in a hurry to naturalize here, because I still have the ability to win this through time. And I want to stack on naturalize effects and Array of Revelation before I want to really fight against the black vices and the Stasis. Okay, it's getting together. Feeling really confident right now. Okay, 2 lands left for him, 3 lands. I might use this spot now to tap down everything he has, because this will force him... Okay, he's not responding anymore. So I might go for... Stasis there. Naturalize this. Okay. You still got... Okay, this was well played. Okay, he did a yield on all these ports. Probably. But he can't pay for Stasis now, which is nice, because we found the Wasteland. Great top deck on our side. Probably the best we could draw here. Now we can apply pressure with our mainlands again. We can even get rid of a black vice. Okay, Sylvan Library. I won't resolve this because this will be too harsh on our clock. I really try to get damage in as much as possible now. So if timing wouldn't be an issue, there would be an argument for us play the Sylvan Library to get down in cards in hand. Okay, he goes to 4. Stasis would still save him for a bit. But besides that, we should be in a pretty great position. Okay, another Stasis. Not in a need to crumble here. Sphere of Resistance is not great, so I would like to ship the turn back. Okay, here we go again. We still can lose easily to double black Vice. Sylvan Library, okay, not going to make anything here. I think it's still a game about time. Okay, let me try to crumble one here to get rid of one card in my hand. This worked out in my favor. Another library, that's pretty awkward. Not going to lie. Okay, impulse. It's just costing time. Yeah, man, what a match. Would be very interesting how this will work out if there wasn't the timing issue. Of course, I just need to handle the Stasis once. And I've won. So I'm thinking, I think we are in a great position. I could evenly flash back some Call of the Herd. Okay, that's not a plan. It would still would be a plan. Okay, Mishra's Factory. Ship the turn back here. It's fine that we have the Sphere and the ability to cast the Sphere to get rid of one card in our hand. Yeah, pretty odd game. Chain of Vapor on? On what? I want to sacrifice a land to bounce Black Vice, I guess. It's nice that we have a Mox Diamond still in hand. Ah, okay. It's over. Yeah, odd match, but fun anyways.